Okay, we are here with RiceBurner Dave, and Dave is going to tell us about the condition of this Honda. Dave, before you start in on the bike, how many years have you been working on motorcycles?
51.
51 years, only half a century, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, would you consider yourself an expert?
Actually, I've been riding and working on bikes and riding bikes for 53 going on 54 years.
Wow.
I started in 1967.
Wow.
Actually, I rode before I was 16, but that was main campus, Penn State University. My dad worked up there. He was an electrician. They were building buildings.
Cool.
I get on a scooter this guy has, and we're at the Heinzel Union Building, and it's summertime, and out in front of it on all the big mall-like grass-like mall, all these students. I get on and start out through the parking lot, put my foot down for the brake on the Vespa. Nada.
No brake. Sounds like this bike, Dave.
I'm going across this mall in the grass, yelling to people, "Run for your lives."
All right, Dave, your job is to tell us everything that is wrong with this Honda.
Okay, some things we did. We got this up in it.
What's that?
This.
The grommet?
These are where they just push in. Up here, it slides into a piece like that.
Yeah.
Well, I got that one in, but not the other side.
Something wrong with it?
What?
Is there something wrong with it?
Yeah, you got the wrong air cleaners on. You don't have an air box.
It's got the wrong cleaners and it's missing an air box. Okay, keep going.
You had a leak here, and it was at this, where this was footing into the fuel lines you had on it.
Okay.
Run. This is real Honda fuel line.
That's you put that on.
Yeah.
So the fuel line that was on there wasn't right.
It's
Okay.
still the same way on this as I did it on that one, because
Great.
it's just supposed to have a little curve,
Yeah.
and you've got a petcock filter that goes that high.
Right. Okay.
You have a certain part that's for when the tank is on regular, and you have a
Right.
certain part for reserve.
Gotcha. Okay, what else does this bike need, Dave?
These, no question.
They're beat, huh?
Yeah, boots.
Okay, so you're getting new ones. Show us the brake, because I thought that
I'll
was...
get you NGKs.
NGK's good quality ones. Tell us about this brake, because that seemed to me one of the...
About the what?
the brake, the front brake. Because that seemed like one of the worst.
There is none.
There is no front brake. Oh, that's a hoot, Dave. I love riding bikes at high speeds without front brakes. Show us the brake. Isn't the hose supposed to go in here, Dave? There's a bolt.
It's actually a banjo bolt.
A banjo bolt.
You want me to show you one?
No, I got a hole in it, Dave. I'm a mechanic too. I'm just not as good as you, Dave.
I have no idea the quality of this. If it needs rebuilt, we won't know till I pull it. That starts tomorrow, considering today's one of the 7.
Right. The caliper may suck. We don't know yet, but we have no working brake. How's the master cylinder on this?
You don't have a working brake is you have no master cylinder.
No master cylinder? None? Can you imagine selling a motorcycle without a master cylinder?
One thing your motorcycle doesn't have an excessive amount of front brake, but it does have an excessive amount of pitting and rust.
Pitting and rust on the
Where
chrome.
is this from? Sure.
I don't know. Maybe it spent some time
Where did it say
underwater.
it was coming from when you bought it?
I forget where the guy is. Who knows?
You having a memory problem?
No, I just don't remember things that I know I can find on the computer because I save my memory for things that I can't find on the computer. So we don't have...
There's nothing you can't find on it.
That's true. So there's nothing going on in the way of brakes. What's that?
You get spark, it bleeds out on this. We got really good spark because these are CDI ignition.
Yes.
Capacitor discharge.
Right. Good ignition. That's nice.
It's like HEI in U.S. Automotive.
Right.
High energy, same thing. You got great spark.
Great
but
spark.
It's coming right out of the side.
But the spark is bleeding off onto the cylinder head. That's not going to cut it. That's because of these, right?
Listen, I can lengthen these and just wrap the wire around the plug.
No, don't do that, Dave. How was the battery?
See here?
Look at that. It's not tight.
No.
That's going to fall off, and then I'm going to have to spend $100 on a new one. A repro made in China.
You don't have to buy these. I took this out and turned it around because it was torn here.
Torn, yes.
So now it's not. But it's still, you can't get it around that.
What are you going to do about that?
I've actually tried to bring the carbs down straight in, and I did, but I'm going to tell the guy that owns this he needs to get an airbox.
Get me an airbox, Dave, since I'm the guy who owns it.
Well, when you do that, then this has to come back off.
Can't you
This
get me a
comes out-
smaller K&N or something, or Uni? Just get me a smaller one. Get me the right one.
You don't want smaller ones. They're 54 millimeter. I've got 28s, but they won't work. So you need 54s. And actually, K&N still jump up right here.
Okay.
They cone backward.
All right.
So I don't know if that'll work.
Well, I
You
have
may
faith in
have
you,
a
Dave.
problem trying to really get a fine tune on it
Yeah.
because you've given up the airbox, and you can possibly be getting too much air volume through it.
Right. We like air.
I don't really taking air boxes where somebody's drilled holes all through them and put duct tape on the holes. Things run great. But with this one, it's cold today. I don't think you need to do that.
Nice. I'm sure it'll be running pretty well when you're through with it, Dave.
You gotta let them warm.
Yeah. How was the
These are older
battery?
engines, the older alloys do not warm as fast as the newer stuff.
Sure.
You're carbureted, not fuel injected.
Right,
That
of
makes
course.
Quite a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
The scooters you sell have an automatic choke, an electric.
Right.
These don't.
Right. You got a choke lever? Yep.
These are real butterfly chokes.
Right. I like them.
I should say butterfly valve. chokes.
Butterfly valve chokes.
Do you understand what that is?
Yes, I do, Dave.
Okay. So here, and then you can adjust them down as you go. But they're also a spring load. When you try to give it, it'll pull. It'll actually make the butterfly open.
Wow. How was the battery on this bike, Dave?
You got 95%. I can't get it above it.
Okay. That was the original battery?
Oh,
Or did
hell
you
no.
replace it?
That's parts on it. I mean,
No, but I mean, is this the battery the bike came with?
yeah.
Oh, so the battery was okay. All right. We apologize for that error.
95% will get your bike
Okay.
running. It's only a twin.
No, battery was good. That's fair. So we talked about the axle. This
It's
guy
broken
tried
off.
to...
It should come out to about here.
Right, and a cotter pin. That's why it's a castellated nut. For the cotter pin.
They just call them castle nuts.
Castle nuts. This guy tried to tell me the axle wasn't broken.
No,
What
it
an
isn't.
asshole.
It is broken.
I know! It's obviously broken.
Hey, listen. You don't have to tell anybody. This is one of those pictures of 1,000 words. Forget it. Take a look.
Right. Is there anything else?
Stop your video.
Stop it, okay.